stop me because of my free will. If ever called for my life or sin, I can always blame the child within. I'm on a mission, baby. I got the angels looking both ways for me. I want the hidden meanings quickly revealed. I'm on a mission, baby. I'm on a mission, baby. I'm on a mission, baby. I'm on a mission, baby.
Don't force it, don't push it. You'll break it, even if you make it. Let it go. Let it go. If you need it, you get it. If you want it, you might have to steal it. Let it go. Oh, let it go. Change your ways, give it away. Change your ways, give it away. Let it go. Covet it, and you'll ruin it. Desire it, you'll destroy it. Let it go. Oh, let it go. Change your ways, give it away. Change your ways, give it away. Let it go.
I'm still falling from the end of the last life. All my failures have yet to make me wise. When I hit bottom, guess I'll have to rise. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. Get it right. Right. Fell down on my knees and I began to pray. Asked for clean release, perfect, I heard it say. Thought I'd been broken from my first beginning day. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. Get it right. Right. Tried to play it cool, away from the fight. Tried to get involved in the dead of the night. I cannot hear you now. I have the gift of sight. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. Get it right. Right. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. I'm still falling, falling. See, it's written in tall letters. Give it to the beautiful seven maidens. My skin makes me proud. My skin makes me proud. My skin is attached to me. There is nothing like a banana. My skin makes me proud. My skin makes me proud. My skin is attached to me.
Hello, comedy fans, and welcome to the virtual Comedy Sports Arena. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's match between the blue team and the red team. First off, let's meet the blue team, featuring Rachel Jolly Rogers, Matt Do the Russell, and the blue captain Jamie the Full Montgomery. And facing off against them is the red team, featuring Patrick Electrical Short, Chris Cross Crotty, and the captain Amy Zing Gray. I hope you brought enough of that for everyone, Pat. And of course, we have a referee tonight. Your referee, my referee, Pepper Milstein.
Hello and welcome to Comedy Sports Saturday night on. Everybody say hey.
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 I think I heard that. So exciting. That's right. We're here. We're live. We're online for you, telling jokes, family-friendly way, fast-paced fun, and everything made up on the spot. Now, I'm not here alone, even though it looks like that. We have got Marianne Rambo, our chat goddess, checking out what you're putting on the chat. Marianne.
Hi, Amy. I'm doing great. You look amazing tonight.
You smell amazing tonight.
Thank you. I did it just for you. You like the perfume? Good.
I love it. Thank you so much. And how are our loyal fans tonight?
This is an attractive group of fans as well. They look amazing too. And some of them smell good.
Well, but not all. Okay. Well, also, Marianne is not alone and we're not alone because we also have our announcer tonight, which is Jay reading Rambo, coming from the same house. Jay, how do you smell?
With my nose?
1 point for Jay.
Accurate. They do. They smell with their nose.
That is true. So, Jay, what is going on in your world?
I'm just ready to go. Let's tally some points. Let's get some laughs.
Bam! Well, we are going to do that. But first, I am going to say that ComedySportz is based on your suggestions. So you're going to have to throw those into the chat. There are also a couple of fouls that we have to go over. The first is the technical foul. I will call that if a player comes on and they're muted, or their Wi-Fi doesn't work, or like a meteorite comes from the sky and crashes and takes out Comcast. I don't care. Figure it out. We're doing this. And the other foul is the out of bounds foul. I will call that if I hear anything rude, crude, nude, lewd, or just not something that's good for a dude or dudette or whatever.
Nothing pre-chewed.
Wow.
Don't come unglued.
All right.
Amy, remember that time you lost control of the show during the rest
Never.
spiel?
Never.
Never happens.
I will rip the cord out of this whole thing. Before I let that happen. All right. If I hear something like that, or if one of you people type anything like that, there's going to be trouble. That's all there is to that. Now, right now, I need both captains on the screen, please, because we have to find out who is going to go first in our opening round game. So Captain Jamie, Captain Amy,
Hey,
there was a joke going on in the chat, a pun.
yeah,
Who knows that pun? Who saw it?
I saw the fun.
I saw the punchline.
I saw the setup and the punchline.
Well, I'm sorry, then Amy wins. Can you please tell it to us?
What did the buffalo say to his son when he left for home for somewhere else?
What?
Bye, son.
That is correct. Amy, is that correct?
Yes, it's my son. That's what I heard too.
Well, that means that, sorry, Amy's team is going to go first in the game of story.
Tatanka very much.
What was that?
Tatanka very much.
Get out of here. All right. So
variable.
Prepare your teams. All right. So what I need for our first opening round is the title of a story that doesn't exist, because our players are going to make this story up for you. They're going to speak when they are spotlighted, and then the spotlight will go away, go on another player, and that player will have to pick up exactly where the first player left off. It's fun. So, Marianne, do we have any suggestions about titles?
Absolutely. John and Janet were quick with their keyboard. They suggested The Woods Are Coming.
The Woods Are Coming.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you, John and Janet. All right. So, players, are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Spotlighter, are you ready? Chapter 1, The Woods Are Coming. Begin.
Barry and Griselda lived in a small town in Iowa. Nowhere near them could you see any trees whatsoever until one day in August of 1922.
The sun was shining, yet there were a few clouds in the sky. A light rain fall down on their house. There was a boat in the stream just sitting there. Birds chirped in the sky. And then suddenly, there was a crackle in the sky. Lightning came down into the stream, and it lit up the
air all around it. The trickling sensation of electricity sparked new life, transforming meaningless weeds and whatnot into large, towering beasts, behemoths, if you will.
It looked as if the trees had been there for hundreds of years, but it had only been a few minutes. Unfortunately, Griselda had been in the garden at the time and was lifted to the skies by what used to be her kale.
That's when Barry knew he had to take action or he'd lose his wife forever. He went to the shed and looked for a tool, but he had never fought trees before or even cut down trees or anything with trees because he didn't have trees. He grabbed
a rope. He said, "This'll do," and he marched right on out to his backyard and tossed the rope onto the shortest branch he could find.
After he climbed the rope, he said, "Oh, there's more branches." And after a good 15 minutes of climbing, he finally got up
to the boughs and the canopy. He saw Griselda up there, but she looked peaceful, and she
Said to him, "Honey, I've found a lot of acorns. These are oak trees right here. We could do something."
With these oak trees and these acorns. So they grabbed a big bucket that Barry had put on his back. And
It was a berry back bucket. They filled it full of acorns. And down the tree they shimmied with the help of...
wait, that was a Barry back bucket.
Grab your berry back bucket and get out of here. You can't, laughing too hard is no excuse. All right. The woods are coming. Chapter.
Barry stood over the stove with a pot of boiling water, and he said, "Let's add it. Add the special ingredient from the tree."
The special ingredient was the acorns. They put them in and suddenly realized that their entire town
knew that they had been in the woods all this time and were coming with torches and pitchforks to drive out the strange forest people.
Called The Woods. That's the titular line of the story. Barring the wind.
Fortunately, it turned out their acorn juice that they were distilling was quite powerful.
I'm sorry, but Chris just wasn't on top of it when Matt ended. I apologize. I'm sorry. Chris, you can make all the cute little head cocking gestures you want, but you're still out. All right. The woods are coming. Chapter 3.
The townspeople were outraged. They had torches, they had clippers, they had axes. Barry and Griselda knew that they had to act immediately. They grabbed the potion off of their stove and ran out into their front yard. They threw
the potion at them. The potion was the local oil ridding angry Xaviers, or the Lorax.
Of the woods. Everyone in the crowd, the angry mob, turned into large oak trees,
which were matching perfectly the oak tree forest that was on the other side of the stream and caused all this problem. And,
I'm sorry, that is the Russian accent was matching perfectly with no, it was cute, sorry. No.
That's Vidania.
Yeah, no. So the woods are coming. Chapter 4.
After the king had passed away, they needed to choose a new ruler of the leaves. They did it
by ballot, and they selected Mayor Tim of Dyersville. Tim was a friendly mayor, yet he still didn't trust Barry and Griselda.
No, Tim did not. Tim had a checkered past with Barry and Griselda, and in so many words, they did not get along.
Specifically because he got turned into a tree by their potion. I mean, that would make me not like you much.
Yeah, grumpy.
But so Tim decided to cast them out of the kingdom, which Barry and Griselda were unhappy about.
So they packed their one suitcase and went their merry way, looking sad.
And crossing the river into Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, they found
a badger, and the badger's name was Lisa. And Lisa the badger said, "Follow me, I know."
Just a place to go if you're trying to put a one suitcase down and...
Mr.
I'm sorry, Rachel, but I got the sense that Lisa the badger was a young, vibrant, fertile badger, and you're too old and postmenopausal. I took that as a dig, so you're out.
I completely get it.
So take your young skin and go. All right. Yeah. I'm cracking Mark up. Okay, so now this brings us to the woods are coming. The final chapter.
Barry and Griselda were in Mineral Point, Wisconsin, digging a new house out of the side of a hill. But the woods followed them. The black oaks,
The red oaks, the copper oaks, the fair oaks.
the white oaks, all of them were there, flinging their acorns and their random sticks that come down in the fall. Barry
Had said, my friend, Lisa the badger, will you bring your beaver friends here to help us destroy this arm?
Me, and they did. The beavers all came out. Random otters all came out. And ferrets. Black.
So many ferrets. You would not believe your eyes how many.
Ferrets there were. There were dozens of them, which is a lot of ferrets in one place in the what?
I am
There was
sorry,
black
Pat.
ferrets. There
I'm
was
sorry, Pat.
red
A lot of ferrets is hundreds, not dozens. Dozens are a reasonable amount of ferrets. So that means blue wins 5 points. What does that do to our score?
That puts blue in the early lead. They have 5. The red team's 0.
Excellent. That means I need the blue team count. Oh, before we even talk about this, everyone go up to the view part and go from speaker view to gallery view. You will be glad you did. And say hello to our blue team captain, Jamie. Yes, round of applause. You got 5 big points. No thanks to you. But what would you like to play next?
We would like to play the game of Dub Club.
Dub Club.
Yes.
That is exciting. So for this, I need our loyal fans to put attributes into the chat. That could be maybe an accent. That could be an emotion. That could be a secret that a character doesn't want anyone to know. It could be like some motivating factor. Throw all that into the chat. We need a lot of them because we're going to see a movie clip. And I know we've done Dub Club before, but this is a movie clip you have not seen. And the characters, our players, will voice those characters based on the attributes you give them. And while you're giving them attributes, maybe come up with a title for this movie, just something off the top of your head, throw it in there. Marianne, are you ready to get assign attributes?
I do have some attributes. I am ready.
Okay, why don't you call the players up and get those?
All right, looks like Jamie is first. Jamie, you're just happy. The whole time, your character is happy.
What a stretch for him.
All right, Rachel, your character has an evil twin. And Matt, your character is hangry.
Excellent, excellent. And so do we have a title for this?
You know, we didn't get a lot of titles from earlier, but I'm going to go with one, or just now, but from earlier, Jeremiah suggested Boom, the cake decorator.
Boom, the cake decorator. I love it. Team, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
Father, I have the cakes in the oven. I need to get them out. Can you come help me, please? I mean, I still have to ice them and...
I actually have some secret errands to be running.
Secret errands?
Yeah. And they're not nefarious.
You always seem to go when I have cakes to bake, but that's okay, Father. I trust you and I love you because you're the best.
I need cake.
Who are you?
Oh, don't act like you don't know me. You pulled me out of the spaceship.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Bill. I forgot.
I'm deep in thought.
Well, I don't have any food in my hand. I would
You
like there to
don't?
be.
I could put some cake in your hand if you like.
Yes, cake.
Okay, Father, I think I can get the chocolate, maybe the vanilla.
Well, that's a wonderful idea. Would you like some ice cream with that as well?
Cookies and cream. Maybe Rocky Road.
Of course. Why don't you come sit in the parlor and take off your shoes?
I'm not wearing shoes. My feet just look like this.
You're not wearing shoes? What?
No, the only thing I'm actually wearing is this belt.
What? Oh my, a belt, that's it? Well, Father, I think he could put cakes on his feet and wear ice.
No, you're taking this all wrong.
Father,
I'm out.
Me too. Wait, don't.
No, I'm alone.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, Well,
Hey there, kids. How you doing?
Hi, Uncle Jeff. Have your cake in the oven.
I was waiting for some cake. Is there cake here? Is it ready?
Yes, it's ready. I'll go get it for you. Just stay
Nope,
right here.
I'm bored.
Don't move.
Bye.
Wait, I got your cake. Okay.
Oh, that guy's always in a rush. Don't feel bad.
Bye. Sorry, we have no time to wait for cake. All right, that was Dub Club by the blue team. Now I want you to lock that in your head and think to yourself, I would like to see the red team captain on the screen.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi, what's up?
What would you like to play?
We want to play the game of remote control.
Ooh, cool. I'll get a suggestion for you.
Thank
and
you.
Prepare your team. Okay, we throw some suggestions into the chat room now. And you will see remote control where the red team will play a scene and I will control them with this whistle. I can make them go forward or reverse, or I can slow them down or speed them up, or make them go to a different language, or maybe go to the bloopers reel or the director's cut. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have to find out. So, do we have any suggestions for what this scene could be, Marianne?
Absolutely. Let's go with Melissa's suggestion of root beer.
Melissa, I love root beer. All right, red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Psst. Psst. You got the stuff?
I have the ice cream and I have a scoop, and I've got mugs. I feel like I'm missing something.
You forgot the root beer.
Reverse.
You forgot the root beer.
I feel like I'm missing something. I got the mugs and the scoops, and I got the ice cream.
Psst. Psst. You got the stuff?
Oh, hey Larry.
Forward.
Oh, hey Larry.
Psst. Psst. You got the stuff?
I got the ice cream. I got the scoops. I got the mugs. I forgot the ice cream. I mean, I don't got the root beer.
You forgot the root beer.
I know I forgot the root beer. It's terrible. We're making root beer floats, and I forgot the most important ingredient, the title ingredient.
I'll summon the root beer fury.
I'm here already. What do you want?
Root beer.
Reverse.
Root beer.
I'm here already. What do you want?
I'll summon the root beer fury.
It's the title ingredient. I forgot the root beer.
The root beer.
Forward.
You forgot the root beer.
I forgot the root beer. It's the title ingredient.
I'll summon the root beer fury.
I'm here already. What do you want?
Root beer.
Of course, they all want root beer. Listen, I got some pomegranate juice today that's so fresh. It's to die for.
I'm afraid it'll curdle the vanilla ice cream.
You got a point.
You know, I want to go back to the beginning and see this whole thing in French.
Bonjour, Larry.
Zapata Jarubas?
Je ne sais pas. Scoops?
Zabublo!
Zapatave zebubla.
Zigmaduto Zavo Flehi!
C'est local, c'est local. Déjà de lancement.
Zerli!
Ah, vas-y, c'est les bonhommes évidents.
I'm going to go to the director's cut and find out why he forgets the root beer so early.
I forgot the root beer.
Is this about Miranda?
We directed this scene because he was going through a lot of stuff with Miranda at home. And all he wanted was to get away from it and have a nice glass of A&W.
It's about Miranda. You're right.
You have to let it go!
I didn't want to tell you, but she means so much to me.
Snap out of it!
This This is wow. Who knew a light rom-com got so crazy? I need instant gratification. I want to go to that big scene at the end where we find out what happens.
Take it. Take it. Somebody has to enjoy it.
I'll take yours. I'll take it.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
I thought a Heimlich was what you needed.
I think magic is what he needed.
Okay,
Bling!
Fairy.
Hello? Bling! Bling!
Fairy, your magic, it's... Oh, it
It
works!
did work. Okay, I thought he would have been my first one that I lost, but no, he's good. He's good.
Fairy?
Now, I want to see what happens, but I want a super close-up of it.
Make magic, Fairy. Save him.
I'll do my best. My best is pretty good. Bling! Bling, bling! Bling! He's also
It
wearing a lot of
worked!
jewelry now.
Have a mug.
Oh, thank you.
I live again.
That's time. And that is time. The game of remote control by your red team. Now, it's up to you, our loyal fans. You will see a poll appear instantly in front of you. And then you will have to pick the team that gave you more joy, more laughter. Was it the red team and their remote control, or the blue team and their dub club? While you're voting, I have some announcements. You should take class with us. Come take class with us. Our 101 class started on Monday, live and in person, and there's room for you or a friend. Find out more at portlandcomedy.com. Also, if you have a little friend under 18, have them take our U18 class with Matt Russell. What? Also, in live, in person, information at, that's right, Matt, you signed up. Nope. At portlandcomedy.com. That's where you'll find all of our information. So the results of the poll are the red team. Oh, wow, it's close. I'm going to give 5 points to the red team, 4 points to the blue team. What does that do to our score?
That means Blue has maintained their lead. They have 9. The red team has 5. And Dolly Parton has gotten another royalty check.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, now it is time for me to challenge the teams to a game, and I challenge you both to the game of Hot Take. So for the game of Hot Take, I need you, our loyal fans, to please put into the chat a light controversy, otherwise known as a controversy. Or a controversy, wherever you may be from. Something, that's not so fraught. Maybe like, Oregon's thinking about having people pump their own gas. Something like that, something inconsequential. While you're doing that, we're going to have a McLaughlin Hour style PBS show where we are going to pick this issue apart. We are going to have John McLaughlin come up on the screen, and he is going to introduce you to the players. But before we do that, Marianne, what is our light and fun controversy?
Well, our light and fun controversy is instant or long cook oatmeal.
I have so many opinions about it.
All right. In Amy's house, it's neither light nor fun, but for the rest of us.
Hard hitting. Excellent. All right. So instant or long cooking oatmeal. John McLaughlin, please come up on the screen and take it from me. Oh my God.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Amy. Welcome to this. Oatmeal. Steel cut, long cooking, or instant gratification? Let's go to Rocky Outcrop. Rocky?
Hey, nice to see ya. Well, as a world-famous geologist, I travel a lot, and there's a lot of camping out in the wild, out in the bush, out in the woods. People have their own terms for it, but basically, you're out where you need something warm to eat when you wake up after a long, freezing night on the cold, sharp ground.
It's tough. You can't just cook for hours when you're outside in the
No, you can't. You need something
in the-
fast. You need something immediate. You need some instant gratification, if you know what I mean.
in the nature. Let's go to Ivan. Ivan, natural or instant?
Listen here, we got to only cook it with the elongated oatmeal. It's just what we do in my native land. We only use the long oatmeal because we have to get all the tea parties ready to go here. So the short cooking oatmeals is not very good. It's too instant. It doesn't have the flavor.
It's a flavor issue. Granny, flavor.
I haven't tasted anything since 1972. They're both good because I can eat them both because they're soft and mushy.
Okay, soft and mushy. Fill my cups. Soft or mushy? Fill my cups.
Yes. When it comes to still cut oats.
Cups.
Yes. When it comes to still cut oats.
Fill my cups.
Yep.
Go.
Yep. I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go.
All right. When it comes to steel cut oatmeal, whether it's soft or mushy, I say why not both? Best of both worlds. Find what you can.
Controversial. Oatsy, how do you feel?
I feel really good, but I feel bad for people who quickly cook their oatmeal because then they don't enjoy the games and puzzles that they put on the back of the oatmeal container.
Oh, Rocky Outcrop. Games, puzzles?
Games, puzzles, no, not a lot of time for that. Too busy making up names for new mineral discoveries.
Oh, minerals. Ivan, minerals.
The minerals are what make the long cooking oatmeals, it make it so good. And filling the cups, you need to make a decision. We cannot have, you choose one, you choose the other. Make up your mind, man. Come on here.
Okay, Granny, how do you feel about Ivan right now?
Oh, he was talking so fast, I'm gonna need him to slow down.
Okay, Ivan, slow down.
Slow down.
Granny?
To slow down. We got to make it long and speed
Ivan?
up so we can
Granny?
cook the oatmeal.
Oh, son, I've lost track.
Okay, Oatsy, we've lost track. Get us on track.
That's right. Just like getting to the center of the oatmeal maze on the back of your can, you want to stay on track with long cooking oatmeal. Because if you don't, you'll just try to take a shortcut, and that doesn't work for anybody.
Fill my cups, products that have oatmeal in them, like cookies.
Hey, I think if you could put it in a cup, you could eat it all up. That's a McCup promise.
Okay, McCup promises. Does he keep promises? Rocky Outcrop.
Yeah, every promise that I have ever had from McCup, he's followed through.
Oatsy, you've been failed by McCup in the past.
Yeah, the guy owes me $50 from a fantasy football league, so I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth.
Granny, fantasy football. Who to draft this weekend?
Oh, you must be mistaken. Fantasy football's been over for weeks.
Oh, I am mistaken. Ivan?
That's it. It's so true. Look, we need to get back on track here. Fantasy football, everybody knows you drafted Christian McCaffrey every time here. But with the long oatmeal, we need to fill it into cups. We need to put it on top of the yogurt, on top of the ice cream, and on top of all the other desserts here.
Okay, Phil McCups, the San Francisco 49ers defense. How do you feel?
I think that their defense is what's going to win us the game against the Chargers. And as long as we don't, mess it up.
If they're playing the Chargers, they're in a problem. Oatsy?
Sorry,
Yeah.
It's the Rams.
He shouldn't be talking about football till he gives me that $50. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
It was a fantasy football league. I gave you fantasy money.
Rocky Outcrop, how much oatmeal could you make for $50?
I could make a lot. If it's packets, I could make 700 packets of oatmeal.
Yeah.
That is time. If it's fantasy football, it's fantasy dollars. This is a fantasy game. Pat, are you Elon Musk? Is that the Elon Musk filter?
No, I think this is the Jeff Bezos filter.
Oh, they're the same person? All right.
Let me check. I have an Elon Musk filter. Let's
No,
see
go
how
away, you billionaire. All right. We need.
It's time for everybody's favorite game, Musk or Bezos.
Oh, the mouth on this one's super creepy.
That's what she said. All right. So here is the poll. I will rip the cord out of this game. That is it. You decide what team entertained you more in that round. Was it the blue team with all of their blueness or the red team with all of their redness? While you are mulling that over, I got to tell you something. There is something coming on after this show that is so much fun. Do not let your Wi-Fi subscription lapse, because we are going to have the one, the only Groan Ups, where two teams compete to not make each other laugh while they tell the most ridiculous jokes. There are going to be 4 fantastic players. We are going to have our own Amy Gray, our own Chris Crotty, our own Matt Russell, who are all here tonight. But you know who's joining us? The biggest cat mama of them all. That's right, Star Aarons and her 3 cats will be showing up after this for grown-ups. So don't unplug. Make sure you're charged. You're going to want to watch that. It looks like the poll has returned and the red team is going to take 5. The blue team is going to take 4. What does that do to our score?
Well, that means the blue team's still in the lead, but not by quite as much. They only have 13, while the red team's catching up with 10.
Excellent. All right. So I was in the middle of talking about grown-ups. You're going to want to watch that. I'm going to watch it. It's going to be fun. All right. So who was winning that round? I'm sorry, Jay. Say that again.
The blue team has maintained their lead.
Well, then that means I need the blue team captain on the screen. Hey, Jamie.
Hello.
What do you want to play?
We want to play Sing It.
Sing It? Excellent. Yes. I will get a suggestion. You prepare your team. So throw a suggestion in there, maybe something you're looking forward to once the weather warms up. When they will take that suggestion and start a scene. Every once in a while, I will blow my whistle and say, sing it, and they will have to compose a song based on the line they just said. It's fun. All right, Marianne, what do we have for a suggestion?
Our suggestion right now is guinea pigs and clovers. They're looking forward to that. I'm not sure why Chad is, but I support his choices.
I'm looking forward to that too. Okay, guinea pigs and clovers. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Yes. Hi, we're in trouble and I don't know how to fix it.
Lay the situation on me, Phil.
Okay, first of all, we can't get back into the cave because the guinea pigs are coming over here our way. And if we don't get back into our cave, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh no, we'll be locked out of our home for all of eternity.
Sing it. We'll be locked out of our home for all of eternity.
I love going home to our cave, but those guinea pigs, boy, they sure do misbehave. And I know we've got this going, but I just wanna go home. We'll be locked out for all of eternity.
So, okay, I think if we go inside of our cave right now, if we put the gnome in front of the door, maybe they'll think that nobody's home.
You mean nobody's home?
You're so good with those.
I take offense to that.
Oh, wow.
The Gnome King.
He talks.
Mhm.
I didn't think
This
that-
man behind you, he was a traitor, so we turned him to stone.
Is that what happens when you become a gnome trader? You turn to stone?
Mm-hmm. We stone our gnome traitors.
Oh,
Sing it, please.
If you are a traitor to the Gnome King, there is always just one thing. You're gonna get owned. We're gonna turn you to stone.
No.
First we cover you up with plaster. Put you in the kiln so it dries faster. We can hear their screams 'cause they're turned to stone.
I have an idea. We can help him become human again, or maybe help make him become stone. I'll boil some clovers and we'll make him eat it.
What a great idea. I have a basket of clovers right here.
Is it a backpack full of clovers?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. I'll put him in the water. Okay. I have a quick cooker.
That's it's
Here. Have some cloves, Mr.
These are for you. The king.
thank you. Boiled cloves.
What do you think those will do to him, Phil?
I hope they turn him to stone.
Sing it.
I boiled cloves. I gave him to the gnome. He's back home. He's gonna be gone. Boiled cloves turns him to stone. Boiled cloves turn him to stone. He's a stone cold gnome. He's a stone cold gnome. He's not gonna come back home because he's a stone cold gnome.
I'm feeling very stonish.
That is time. When you feel stonish, it's time to stop. All right, we saw the blue team's game. Now we need to see the red team captain on the screen. You appeared.
Yeah, I'm just having some. Yeah,
What were you doing? Were you
nothing.
boiling
No,
cloves?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. What would you like to play?
I wrote it down because it's a long name. It's a very
so
long name.
Yes. What?
Teleprompter karaoke.
Wait, say that again. I missed it.
Teleprompter karaoke.
Teleprompter karaoke.
Yes.
Excellent.
It uses the features of Zoom.
It does. It's a fun game on Zoom. But that needs 4 people, and you're only 3 people. What will you do?
I'm gonna ask for help. Help!
I'm here for you.
Jay, Reading Rambo is going to help.
Jay is going to help. So we are going to have 2 singers and 2 typists. The typists will type on the whiteboard, the singers will sing what they see, and the fun will ensue. But we need a suggestion about what they could possibly be singing about. What pressing need of the day could they possibly come up with a song about? Not too pressing. This is comedy. So, Marianne, what not too pressing need of the day?
Well, Shruti has a pressing need for a used car dealership, apparently. So let's go with that.
Ooh, excellent. So, used car dealership. We've got 2 singers. We've got 2 typists. Teams, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
Come on down for a deal. today. Come on down. No interest, high values.
My tires are full of air. My tires are full of air.
I'll take your trade-in.
And my seals are so tight. Oh, my seals, they're so tight.
Buy a car today. I'll even throw in rust-proofing.
But my windshield is curved and clean.
Buy a car today. But you gotta be here.
My muffler's almost ew. It's almost ew.
Buy the inflatable dancing man. You gotta be here.
I have seen heaters. My muffler is almost ew.
Free
How
tire
about
roll
a trailer hitch?
Hubcaps, no
A
extra
trailer
cost.
hitch. How
Buy
about
a
a
car today.
trailer hitch? How about a trailer hitch?
This car was made for you.
My facashers are tight. I was made for you.
And it's time, the game of karaoke whiteboard. Wait, what's it called? Something like
Teleprompter karaoke. I just
So-
have one more thing to say. Hybrid to go.
know what that means, but I'm sure it's excellent. All right, you have seen two games. You have seen teleprompter karaoke by your red team. You have seen Sing It by your blue team. The poll, well, once again, there it is. You have to decide who gets those 5 points. And while you're deciding, I want you to really listen to me now, because this is a big announcement. We have a special event next week. There is going to be a play called Quality of Death, written by our own Ruth Jenkins, who is one of the owners of and general manager of CSC Portland. This play that she wrote has many CSC Portland players in it, along with other actors from the Portland pool, if you will. That play will be streamed on Friday, February 4th and Saturday, February 5th, starting at 7:30.
8 o'clock, sorry, 8 o'clock.
Okay, that seemed weird. Starting at 8 o'clock at that tiny URL, you can see it.com, quality play. You can also find out all that information on portlandcomedy.com. But there's a little more to this. How could we have a comedy sports match if there's a play going on during our time? I'm glad you're thinking that. We are still going to have a comedy sports match. It is going to be on the Zoom, and it is going to be at 5 o'clock on Saturday night. That's right, 5 o'clock. It could be your dinner hour comedy sports to get y'all ready to watch this very serious and fun and necessary play. But
Hey, Amy.
before that, yes.
Amy, not only are we doing that on the 5th at 5,
Yes.
which will help people remember it, we're inviting some of our favorite guests from the Eastern time zone to come and play with us where it's not nearly midnight their time.
Goodness gracious.
People like Amelia Fowler from New York. And
Fowler
Kat
at
Crow.
5 on the 5th?
Yeah, and Kat Crow and John Kehoe from Buffalo.
Catco and Kehoe?
And Julie Nye from Portland, Maine.
Nice.
Tim Harrison from Indianapolis.
That's 5 for the 5th on
Yeah.
5.
All these 5s.
So it's a special evening for Comedy Sports and Comedy Sports adjacent art pieces. Thank you very much. All right. So come here next week. Well, actually, you can come here Friday, the 4th, and see it, or you can come on the 5th, start at 5 o'clock with a special Comedy Sports, and then keep going with the play.
And watch our weekly email. It'll have all the information about Quality of Death, because not only are we streaming, there's 2 weekends live theater after that in North Portland. So cool stuff. And we might be reopening live soon, just not next weekend.
At Comedy Sports. Okay.
Correct.
Yes. Did you catch all that? Right. That was Amy soaking it all in. She's gathering it. She's holding it. While she holds it, what does our poll say? There it is. Well, it looks like the red team has taken it this time. Let's do 6 points for the red team, 3 points for the blue team. What does that do to our score now?
Amy, you've tied it up. It's tied. It's 16-16. Everybody's got 16 points. How are we going to decide who wins?
That is excellent. Well, this brings us to our last chance round. But before we go, I would like to thank a lot of important people here that made this show happen. I want to thank Marianne on our chat. She is the chat goddess. I would like to thank Jay for keeping the score going and keeping me on track. He's on sound. I'd like to thank Mark Anderson in the other room for playing his trumpet and his other, keyboardy instruments. And I'd like to thank Pat, who, aside from playing, is also running the tech for this whole show. So when I say I would pull the plug, it would actually be him pulling the plug, but he's not going to pull the plug. All right. I think that we have, and of course, thank all of you for coming and continuing to support us while we're online, while we're in person. We appreciate all of you very much. I know that, Marianne, we ask every week, these shows are free. If you feel like kicking a little back, Marianne will throw ways to send us money electronically in the chat. I think I've covered everything. So I need all the players on the screen for the game of 185. Everybody pop up on that screen. Now, we all know how the game of 185 works. It goes like this. Let's say 185 cows walked into a drinking establishment, and the bartender says, "Hey, cows, what do you have?" And the cows will say, "I'm thinking of having something utterly different than I ever had before." That bell would ring. Yeah, who's got the bell there, chat? And that player would get a point. Now, if they come forward and they deliver their joke and it's not funny, then they don't get a point, and it's going to hurt. And so it's terrible. Now, this is important. They're tied up. Every point has such heavy value. So, Marianne, what is our first suggestion?
Our first suggestion is dogs.
Dogs. So let's hear it.
184 dogs walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say, "Well, sorry, we forgot our friend out in the parking lot. We have to go retrieve her."
King.
185 dogs walk into a saloon, and they say, "We're looking for the guy who shot our paws."
185 dogs walk into a bar. Bartender says, hey, come on in. They said, "We can't. We have to step over the poodle first. Poodle of water."
185 French bulldogs walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Tell me your tales." And they say, "We don't have one."
185 dogs walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Congratulations! You are the 1 millionth, and through 1 million, the 185th customers, you get up to 9 free drinks. How many would you like?" And the dog said, "K, 9.
185 arguing dogs walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, whoa. There's no bar queuing here.
185 185 dogs walk into this bar that had several different places, and they said to the bartender, "Hey, we're looking for the private society room upstairs." And the bartender got his assistant and said, "Hugh will take you to the main society room."
185 dogs walk into a bar, and they say, "We'll have some." And the bartender says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! We don't serve dogs here. You must be new to here."
185 dogs walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we got a special on the menu." And the dogs say, "What? Oh, I see it. It's chicken and woofles."
185.
Chris, just hold that position.
Okay.
Marianne, can I get another
I
suggestion?
fixed my joke.
Absolutely. Pizzas.
Pizza. Chris, if you get it, make me laugh, you get 2 points. Go.
Okay, so 185 pizzas walk into a veterinary's office looking for some pepperoni.
I like it. Give him 2.
185 pizzas walk into a bar and order margaritas.
185. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go for it.
185 pizzas go into a bar in Palestine, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're about to close, but you can go to that one over that river." And they say, "Oh, over Jordan? O's. Jordan knows. Jordan knows."
Whoa. Do not give him a point for that. In fact, go to his house and take his soup.
185 Federation dogs walk into a bar, and the bartender said, I'm sorry, I'm about to close. You'll have to try another place. My friend knows a place across town you can go to." And the 185 Federation dogs said, "Beam us up, Scotty."
The suggestion is pizza, Amy.
Oh, it's pizza. Beam us up, pizza. I fixed it.
185 pizzas walk into a bar. They don't order a thing. They just play dominoes.
185.
Oh, you go ahead. I'll give my delivery in 30 minutes or less.
185 pizzas walk into a bar, and they say, we heard our friend's working here tonight, and he's going to give us free drinks. And the guy says, "Well, what's his name?" He says, "Cal." And he points over and he says, "Well, that's Cal's zone over there."
All right, stick with me on this one. Picture this. You're on a beach. You're on a beach, okay? 185 pizzas looking for a drink. So they walk into a hut.
185 pizzas walk into a bar.
Jamie, stay right there. Stay right there.
I must have redemption.
Marianne.
We're going to go with pigs.
Pigs. Jamie,
Pigs.
make me laugh too. Go.
185 pigs ran into a bar, and they sat down, and they just were really quiet. And the bartender says, "Hey, what's going on?" And they said, we just had to run away from our teachers. We saw something really bad, and we don't want to squeal."
180,
Okay, sure.
185 sick pigs walk into a vet's office, and they say, "Please help us." And he said, "Oh, don't worry, I can treat that with a little ointment."
185 hogs actually, walk into a bar, and there's music playing, and the band stops and said, "Hey, do you hogs have any requests?" And they said, "Yeah, please play us that happy song by Pharrell Williams." Pharrell.
Go ahead, Amy.
How dare you,
185 pigs walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we cannot serve you here." And the 185 pigs said, "Por qué?"
Oh, I got a double.
85.
And that is time.
Redemption.
All right. We're going to add up those scores. We already thanked everyone that we need to thank. So I'm going to say, you guys, don't move from this spot, because Groan Ups is coming on right after, and it is going to rock. So, Jay, Did I drag it out long enough?
Yes, you did. With the final score of 26-25. Oh, so very close. The winning team tonight is the blue team. Comedy Sports was brought to you tonight by Rachel Jolly Rogers, Patrick Electrical Short, Matt to the Russell, Chris Cross Crotty, Amy Zing Gray, the winning captain, Jamie the Full Montgomery, Mark Anderson on keys, Marianne on chat, and of course, everybody's favorite referee tonight, Amy Pepper Milstein. The round robes will be starting in just a few moments.
The league offices called and awarded 16 points to Chad Calder and family.
Remember, you can catch Comedy Sports Portland next Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific. That's 5 p.m. Pacific.
Ladies and gentlemen, the producer of Groan Ups, please welcome Jamie Montgomery.
Hello, everybody. It is so good to see you and hear you. I guess I can see you. I don't know. No, you can see me. That's the way that works. I know how TV works sometimes, right? I want to welcome you all to Grown Ups. It's so weird not to get a reaction back. I know you're all out there laughing wildly. I can tell.
I'm reacting.
That's a great laugh track. So for Grown Ups, what you are going to see is two teams battling it out. One team will try to make the other team laugh. If they make that team laugh, they will get a point. And Mary Ann will keep the score for tonight's match. So for tonight's team, they'll go back telling, did I say puns back and forth, trying to make each other laugh? Dad jokes. There we go. Can we get the teams on the screen, please? We have Amy Gray. We have Chris Crotty. We have Star and Matt. All right. And by the flip of a coin, Marianne, who's going for it? Here, I'll flip the coin, Marianne, and you tell me which team's going first.
Okay, heads is blue, purple is tails.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm flipping the coin. Oh, that's.
I'll flip the coin. I
Pat's
got
gonna
a coin.
flip a coin.
And it is tails.
Which means the blue team goes first, correct?
Correct, and it's the Punishers in blue and the Pundertakers in purple. You're welcome.
In blue. So we are going to have Matt, do the wrestle. We'll go first.
Okay.
Players, feel free to keep your mics on for laughter. I'm going to turn my camera off and have fun. Enjoy. Remember to laugh.
And Jamie, I will be keeping the score to 15, but if they're getting really good at not laughing, then I will drop that winning score down a little bit.
All right, it sounds good to me. And I see Stars already laughing. And my camera's up. Okay, have fun.
All right, here's my first one. Hey, Star. Chris is married to Gina. If they have a child, they should name it LaRusso, so then it would be the Karate Kid. Karate Kid.
I liked it.
Oh, that was good.
I think it's our turn.
All right.
Tough crowd.
Yeah.
Our turn.
Who's going first? Chris or Amy?
Okay, I'll go.
lady first.
Zoom.
Good, Amy.
All right. Well, okay. So we're on Zoom, and you wear a little more makeup, so you look like you have a face. And my friend drew her eyebrows a little bit high, and I told her so, and she looked surprised.
Star, I saw that. 1 point to the Pundertakers.
Okay, now it's on Star. Yep.
Okay. Topical. What do you call it when someone is very careful about coronavirus?
What?
Covigilance.
Oh, I'm a big James Bond fan. What happened when the James Bond villain Goldfinger tried to corner the silver market as well? Well, he was out of his element, so Bond foiled his plans and tarnished his reputation.
Oh my God.
That was a 3-point.
Triple threat.
That was
good.
That was something.
That was good.
That was like watching one of those Olympic divers.
What was amazing was seeing Star's eyes during that. It got bigger and bigger.
And just this reminder to the players, if you laugh at your teammate's joke, the other team gets the point.
Ooh.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm getting text messages from other people to tell me to tell their jokes. Okay. So here we go. Have you heard of socialist baking soda? It's Arm and Hammer and Sickle.
Wow, tough crowd.
Really tough.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna go for these. Let's go for it.
Okay. Why did the composer only compose in bed? Because he was writing sheet music.
No.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
I love that.
Good job.
Okay. What do you call a cow made up of dead cow parts?
Ooh.
Frankenholstein.
Oh, you got both Amy and Chris. The 1 point for blue. And you guys are too good at this, so I'm dropping our high score down to 10.
Good call.
Oh no.
All right, so I'm proud that I've actually lost some weight recently, but I had to go to the tailor to have some pants taken in, and the tailor actually commented on how I looked, and I said, "Hey, just cut me some slacks."
Oh, you got Matt. All right. So that puts purple in 2, blue 1.
Hey, Amy.
You know what, man?
You want to hear a caveman joke?
Yeah.
Ooga, 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 ooga.
We are tied at 2.
That was a good one.
All right. Here's a bird joke, Amy.
Okay.
Okay. What bird says ooh, ooh? A vowel.
Look at Star.
She's considering it. She's weighing it carefully.
Really chewed that.
Right. Is it my turn now? Okay. I think so. What did the driving instructor say when the student reached the part of the driving test where they needed to avoid the cow made of glass? You're clear.
You got Amy before the punchline even happened, but that's fantastic.
All right. Be careful of those cow jokes.
It was like
All
constructed like a mobile. It was beautiful.
Hey,
Complex.
I know we're laughing, but some sad news. My friend, the banker, well, he split up with his girlfriend. According to one account, he decided to withdraw after he stopped having interest.
Oh man! Oh man!
Again. 3.
Damn!
You're good. You're good.
You have to dust that.
Did I tell you about the time I was chased by a casket through my house?
No.
What?
Yeah. The coffin stopped after the halls, though.
Oh.
Is it my turn?
Oh, I get it now.
The Jamie delay is the best delay.
So I hope you like this one. Well, while in Europe, I met the most German guy ever. I mean, he was a stereotypical German guy. And then I realized I was talking to the village idiom.
Oh, you got Star.
That
makes us tied at 3.
All right. Okay. What did Lorna the cookie baker say when the star of the movies Up in the Air and Michael Clayton asked her out?
I don't know.
I'm doomed to clune.
Got Amy. 4-3 in favor of blue.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Well, I promised a joke for Amy Milstein.
Yay!
And since Amy Gray did one about birds, I'll choose another subject you like. Hey, did you know the new first officer of the Starship Enterprise is just completely nuts? Yeah, he's completely off his Riker.
Oh.
Almost got mad, but not quite.
Yeah, no, you got me.
Are you admitting that? I missed
Yes,
it.
I am.
All right,
I'm
then we're
admitting.
tied at 4. Matt's
All right.
handing out points.
This is a joke for all the ComedySportz people out there.
Heyo.
I don't know many toy companies, but thanks to ComedySportz, I know Mattel well.
Oh my God!
Matt Elwell is the
Yeah.
executive director of CSZ Worldwide.
Yes.
And he gave me permission to use that joke.
And that
I'm
puts
just
us at
explaining
5
that to the
4.
rest of the fans.
Yes.
Here's
Oh,
one. Yes.
no, I think it's your turn, yeah.
Oh, I thought so. Why is Peter Pan always flying?
Why?
Because he never lands.
No.
Come on, that joke never gets old.
Give her the hook.
I won't grow up.
I won't grow up.
I
Watching
don't wanna
Star
go
try
to
not to
school.
laugh is just delightful.
It is.
All right. Speaking of someone who's got a crow, some bird jokes here. What do you call a surgeon who straightens bird teeth? An ornithodontist.
We're
All
going with animals. Animals.
Hey, You know, there was a theft recently. The librarian was really upset when his antique dictionary was stolen. He was completely at a loss for words.
Oh my God.
Matt's mustache went up this much.
Just a little bit.
I keep having fake Vietnam flashbacks. Some may call them faux memories.
Oh my God.
Almost got him, Chris. Almost got him.
Ooh.
I bought my friend an elephant for his room. He said thanks. I said don't mention it.
What's got me with that?
Okay. What do you call a hollow onion? A light bulb.
It's the face.
Yep, Amy held on as long as she could. That puts us with 6 for blue and 4 for purple.
Oh no.
Why did the Italian chef beat the seafood chef in the cooking competition? Because the penne is mightier than the swordfish. I finally got
Damn
star.
it, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Got them both, so we're at 6-5.
What's the difference between swimming and a boat? One is a verb and the other is a noun.
I mean, but really.
That's good.
Hey, this is for all you D&D players out there. What kind of houses do ice giants live in? Bigloos.
Oh, that's cute.
You told me
Yeah, I
that one
guess-
the other day and I lost it.
Yeah, I know. If I hadn't leaked that information,
Dang us being friends.
point was be mine. Oh, thank you, John.
Actually, though, that reminds me. What is the Vegetables' favorite game show from like 20 years ago? The Leakest Wink, as in the Leakest Wink.
Oh man, stone faces on the purple team.
That's so good.
All right. Did you know the bald identical twins actually wore matching wigs because they were toupees in a pod?
Matt, I see that. I was just about to tell you to not cover
Hey.
your mouth.
I realized what I was doing and then I was like, nope, I gotta show it.
Tied
Hey.
at 6.
So that's actually a joke for you, Marianne.
Oh yay!
Hey, Marianne, do you know why you shouldn't change your password to 99889988?
I don't know why, Matt.
Because then we'd all know it.
I had to make a
7-6
password
win.
today. I had to put in 8 characters, so I chose Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
What do you call it when you can easily and definitively use telekinesis on dishware? A solid bowl movement.
Oh, they're winning me. All right, scoring update. Blue has 8. Purple
All right.
has 6.
All right. How about okay. All right. Why did the mayor take a bribe from the mob-controlled garbage company? Well, they made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Did
Topical.
you hear about the stout woman from the 1940s? Let me start this joke again. Did you hear about the stout woman from the 1940s who was wearing undercoverage? She was a broad. Nope, that joke didn't work. Okay.
I like it.
Thank you. I'll admit when I'm wrong.
On a similar note, what kind of shorts does Thor wear? Thunderpants!
How big was that?
Stupid.
Oh my god.
All right, okay. What do you call an Apple product with an unsightly growth?
I work.
A styphone. Or a styphone 6.
iPhone.
Oh, God.
So a customer he was very upset. He was at the butcher shop, and he was upset because he asked for a chicken, and the butcher gave him a ham. And then he asked the butcher for some steaks, and instead he got sausage links. You might say the butcher made the matter worst.
Do you know what how God cured Moses' headache? He gave him 2 tablets and told him to walk it off.
Hey, I discovered a rock that contains anesthetic gas.
Ooh.
It's ether ore.
My face.
You're holding it 8 for blue and 7 for purple.
Oh, that's awesome.
Why the wig?
Okay. What do you use to hold hot rescue puppies? Oven mutts.
Why didn't the cab driver's poem ever end? It's because he kept the meter running.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Sorry, Last Grants, you told me not to. All right, here we go. Your mother and I are getting a divorce. All right, nope, not gonna do that one. Okay, I'm trying some different stuff.
2 windmills are on a wind farm above the Columbia Gorge, and one kind of yells over to the other, "Hey, do you like music?" And the other one says, "I'm a big metal fan."
It is tied at 8.
All right.
Awesome.
What do you call a jam band in a pile of paint flakes? Fish and chips.
Oh, she got her. Okay, we may be game point soon. It's 9-8 in favor of blue.
Do you know why the unwise should never invest in art? Well, you know the old saying, a fool and his Monet are soon parted.
Also, Manet.
Okay. I could tell it was a fake piece of art because it was just an impressionist piece.
So, snail racing. I know you all are into it. Some say it's cruel, but I don't think so. I actually coaxed my snail out of his shell in hopes it would make him lighter and faster, but it only made him more sluggish.
That's so good.
I don't think we should allow Star to look down during punchlines
What do pirates say on January 1st? Happy New Year!
Oh, got Amy, and that is the game. Blue team wins.
Finally, I can laugh at everything.
Oh my God.
It was your face.
Mm-hmm.
If you hadn't used your face, your damnable face.
That is so good. You guys are so good. It's so funny. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah,
Good job tonight. So much fun. Let's do this again soon.
Absolutely.
Yes, fun. I
Sure.
feel like I'm with some real giants of pun comedy here. Thank you.
Mhm.
You wait until you play with me and Andrew. It's over. It's just all over.
No, really, it's all over the place. You don't know what's happening.
It's all over.
Hey, you all, that was fun, and I am really glad I came because I really needed that. I've just been kind of buried, and it's nice to have a break.
She's opening a play next week. We talked about that.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So streaming next Friday and Saturday at 8 o'clock. Watch our blast email for information. You can also go to portlandcomedy.com and you'll get information there. And portlandcomedy.com/quality. You'll get all the information and all the links. So check that out. And don't forget, our match next week is at 5 p.m. Pacific time with 5 special guest stars on the 5th of February at 5 p.m. Couldn't do that any better. So thank you, punsters. That was awesome.
Yay.
Yes, it's so good.
All right.
Thank you
see
so much,
later.
fans.
Thanks, you guys. That was hilarious.
All right.
I just made a pun. I mean, I was talking about being buried.
What?
Plays quality of death.
Oh!
Good one. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Night.
Good to see y'all.
5-star.
Thanks for coming tonight, everybody. We appreciate you.